everyone, and welcome back to G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're reviewing Viper 22 and Alley Viper 34 from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's get to it. So here's the Viper. I think it's a really cool figure. It is basically an infantry but scaled up, pun intended because of snakes and stuff. And it looks a lot like Cobra Commander from the face at least. That's what I thought. It was like an elite guard for Cobra Commander, but apparently those are entirely different characters. I was new to G.I. Joe when these guys came out, but I've learned a lot over time. So let's get to this guy. First up, let's go over the accessories. The backpack is a really nice addition. Looks really super cool. It's a nice, like, sort of sandy kind of blue color. We have some red over here for these little packet things. The Cobra symbol is a nice touch right over here. Looks really good. We have this rope that, fortunately, isn't actual rope, so we don't have to deal with it at all, you know. Some more straps over here for carrying things, a little zipper pack over here on the side, the little peg to put into the back. We also have some more straps up top. Looks really nice and really good. It's super cool. I'm not sure what this little, thing is back here, if it's some kind of like, if it's like a buckboard or something, but I don't know. Maybe it looks like a tread from like a tire or something. But setting that aside, looking at more accessories, he comes with this gun right over here. Looks really nice, pretty cool. Just regular standard thing, magazine down here, little handle over here, no trigger to speak of in a way, but it's futuristic and looks pretty cool. He also comes with a little pistol that is holstered on his side. You can take a look at that. I think we've seen it before, maybe with Duke or something. They just repurposed it and changed the color. I'm not exactly sure if this is a reuse or not, but we're creeping into that territory of already reusing figures that have come out for less than a year. So putting this over here, we also have these goggles that I've strapped to his side right here. And yeah, these goggles are notorious for breaking. I'm not going to put them on him. I'm not going to take them off the side. I'm going to leave that right here where it stays. It looks nice and sort of symmetrical with this right over here. So it works pretty well for me. I don't think I'll ever use the goggles on him, seeing as, having no eyes is creepier and cooler than having eyes itself. So now they've gone over accessories. The paint is really nice. Looks pretty good. A little bit of sort of some shadowing over here on the side where the paint wasn't really misapplied, or wasn't really applied all that well. On the edges, it looks pretty okay. In the middle, looks pretty nice. I had to fight tooth and nail to get good paint for these, so take that as you will. Yeah, it's just nuts trying to get good paint on these figures anymore. The Cobra symbol looks pretty okay right over here. Looks better on real life than in my screen. Over here we have some more red coming across. That's really nice. Looks good. The red's a little bit, could be another coat right over here. Some chipping over here as well. The paint's pretty okay. It isn't my favorite thing about the figure. The look is, what it is. It looks really good. The face helmet looks pretty cool. Reminds me a lot of Cobra Commander. And that is a little more shiny, I think. I love this shine on Cobra Commander. I don't know. I forget if they did it or not because he's already tucked away in my collection. I reviewed so many figures I've lost count of what he looks like. But yeah, it's a really nice helmet. Looks pretty cool. And reminds me of Cobra Commander a lot. Taking it off, he's a white guy. They're actually doing black guy troops for the 3-pack coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. I'm doing the officer on that review. I didn't get the rest. I have my Vipers already. I'm fine. But yeah, this bandana, you could take it off. And I don't like it. It just exposed neck. It's like Vulture from Spider-Man. Exposed neck is like a weak point. So you cover that with the little bandana and it looks much better. And you can kind of fudge it where you don't know what ethnicity this character is. And again, I like my goons to be faceless. So yeah, these are also, you can take these off if you want. I'm not going to take them off. Not really my prerogative. There is some white guy skin underneath. You can see it peeking up from over here. So yeah, that is the paint on the Viper. Looks really cool. Articulation, left and right. Taking this off. Goes up pretty okay. Down very far. Very nice on that. Swivels all the way around. Putting this back on. And just, it's nice and neat. It sort of hides a lot and works really well. Goes out this far, down, around. Swivel over here at the bicep. Crunch over here. This hinders it, so just be careful with that. Swivel around, and it goes in and out. I thought it was an up and down joint, which is kind of weird. Interesting. Some of my figures had up and down. I guess I was wrong on that front. So now I can redo my posing, I guess, or something. Up and down on this one, which is actually really nice. It works out really well for this figure. Goes down on the ball hips and out. You gotta be very careful for not chip that paint. Goes up, you know. You can put it out this far, not really that far. Back, pretty okay. Sort of weak joints on these balls over here, so just be careful. Swivel around, up. Not really that great. Down. Swivel at the boot. The boots look really nice, by the way. They're a nice, just plain old black matte. These look good too. The knee pads, they look very nice. So yeah, that's really cool. Down over here, up, crashes into this a little bit. Pivot, and 2 peg holes at the bottom of the feet. He also has little pockets right over here. And swivel at the waist. No real crunch because this kind of just messes it up. And yeah, that's your regular old Viper. Overall, I think he's a good figure, not the best. You know, he's kind of weighed down by the backpack and the lack of ab crunch and some of the accessories here and there. He doesn't really look too striking of a figure anyways, I would think. Just, I don't know. He just doesn't really, you know, strike to me that much. It's just kind of ho-hum, I guess. The infantry are far better army builder figures. So yeah, that is your Viper right here for you. Also, Cobra insignia right here. Looks pretty cool, but not as cool as this one. The Cobra Viper stands at about 6 1/4 inches tall. Here's the Cobra Viper next to Firefly, and they both look good together. Firefly looks way better, even though he's a lot of reuse from Beachhead. And also here's Jesse Heck Creative. Okay, for like the 3rd time now, let's unmask you again. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So here's the Alley Viper. I love this thing. This is like super cool, just to give it all away right now. This is a really nice figure, and you probably know why. It's orange. I love orange so much. I wish the blue was purple. That's my one big gripe about this figure. I do have a few more gripes, but let's get to that once we get the figure out of the way. As far as accessories go, he has a lot of stuff, so let's go over it real quick. He comes with this gun right here. It's very nice, huge magazine-looking thing. A scope on the top. Really, really neat. Super cool. Rigid material. Very nice. Looks really neat. Super cool. I like it a lot. We have this strap over here that has a knife coming out of it. You can take the knife out and actually attach it to something by this little, you know, little bump over here. That's really cool. Simple plain black knife. Very just, you know, chill. Another knife. Same exact thing that just goes over here. So yeah, it's another knife. It's almost like patting a guy down doing this thing. Another gun with a scope. And what's cool is it's asymmetrical. So you got a side with this little like thing right here. Another magazine coming out. More scopes. A flashlight on the top, I think it looks like. I'm not exactly sure. We have a handle right here. That's really good. Trigger finger right over here. Trigger. We have triggers on our guns now, as opposed to the Viper, which didn't really have any for that large gun. And we have a shoulder, you know, notch right here. So you can just put your shoulder to it and then fire. You know, actually shoving it on the camera. Yeah, put it to the shoulder and it works out great right there. This backpack right here, which another gun you could put on there. I think this is the only gun you can fit on the backpack, sadly. There's not that many other attachment points. And why does this not want to come out? Just trying to get it off real quick and show it to you guys, but it's being very stubborn. You know, it's been on there for a long time, so maybe it's just sort of stuck. There we go. The peg is unharmed. It's pretty cool. Nice little, actually neat backpack. Cobra symbol in the corner. Grenades over here. A little spool of something right over here. You know, maybe a spool for all the little notches on here. You could attach it to the backpack or something. That'd be cool. Actually tie something right here. If there was a notch on the inside, that'd be really cool. But yeah, just tying something here and then attaching that to like one of these like knives or something, and then rappelling your way above. You know, that's pretty cool. Very thin backpack. This is already sort of like drooping a bit, so that might be an issue in a while. A little no symbol up here. A couple more gadgetry things right over here. Looks very nice, pretty cool. The side looks nice, pretty neat. Yeah. Some more little straps and whatnot. Another magazine. Very detailed. I like this thing a lot. Very detailed backpack. This gun, very thin. Another scope. Harpoon that can come out. You can actually take this off and then attach some rope to it and have it, you know, just get stuck somewhere and rappel. You know, harpoon, grappling hook, bow, what have you, whatever it looks like. This is the only gun this fits in, though, which is kind of a shame. You can't retroactively place this in some other kind of gun. It just is in this gun only, and it only fits on the backpack, you know, pretty well. You actually can fit it in his hand really nicely. Just put that in there, and that's it. Very simple, very clean, very nice. You give him a bunch of the other guns and stuff, you know. Although I think for this configuration, at least this figure, I have it right now, that's how the guns would work in his hands, at least at this point. But putting it back in the backpack is a very easy task. Boom, that's it, and it fits flush, sits nicely within the backpack. It looks really cool. Other accessories we got, I think that might be it. Aside from the strap, you could probably take off, and this too. Yeah, this thingy. So let me just take off the hand. Get the hand off on that. Very somewhat carefully. Doesn't really want to come off all that well, which is a bummer on that. The base plate just came off, revealing what's underneath. So, yeah, taking that hand off is kind of a pain, a little bit of a nightmare. But getting this thing off is a little bit of... There we go. Yeah, it's a shield. It's pretty cool. Has some targeting systems on the inside. Looks very nice. Really neat. Pretty good. Yeah, looking at the targeting system, it just looks good. So yeah, it has these little straps right here. You know, it's only for like one side or the other. You could have it be an ambidextrous guy. If you have multiples, you could give him 2 shields. That'd be pretty cool. Cobra symbol emblazoned on the front. This is one of the best Cobra symbol things I think they've done in a long time, for this line at least. It looks really cool. I don't know how I could top this. I love a Cobra throne for Cobra Commander coming up eventually. That'd be great if they could make it soon, please. Rivets everywhere on the inside, you know, armored plating and whatnot, you know, rivets in the front, and some more blue over here. Looks really nice, pretty good. Also, this little helmet thing comes off pretty easily, and it has a little bit of a crooked symbol on it. I'm not sure what symbol that means. The head underneath, another Cobra symbol on top, and that looks pretty cool. The eyes are painted pretty well. Let me adjust my lighting and get it closer or something, probably, just so you can all see it. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so as far as the paint goes, really greatly applied, very nice, really cool. My gripe is that these brown pieces stick like a sore thumb, and they're kind of a shame. The black ones not so much, because there's black on his body already. But having some more brown would kind of tie everything up and look much nicer. The paint on the top is kind of hit or miss sometimes. It can bleed off on the bottom a little bit, as you can see right over here. But other than that, it isn't really too much of an issue. As far as his head goes, you know, not really that great of an up. There we go. It gets up this far back and then down. Pretty nice. Chin buried to the chest. He can do that pretty well. Swivel at the waist. No crunch because of this huge bulky vest. It's a really nice vest. Has some more repelling gear. These guys can probably climb anything, which is really neat. I like that a lot. Goes up right here, down. Swivels all the way around. Interesting that they wouldn't really move. Another Cobra symbol right over here. Looks very nice in the orange. That's very, very cool. Really good. We have a up here. It can go up this far. On this arm, it goes up, I think, a little bit farther. You know, so pick your poison on that one. This doesn't really get in the way of anything. The hand can go up and back with this motion right over here. And this hand does the opposite. So it's nice how the army builders, and I think the Cobra infantry, actually can do opposite hands, so that's pretty neat. Very cool. Swivels here, again, I just mentioned that. Goes down with the hips, down with the other hip, and out and out. Triple strap on this thing, double strap on this thing. This I think we've seen before, maybe not, I'm not exactly sure. The reuse is rampant, everybody. Goes out this far, down and out this far, down and back. Pretty good. Up and up. We have a swivel up here. Peg, oh not peg, double jointed, double pegged leg right over here. Goes up, pretty good. Works well. Swivel around here, down and up and pivot, and 2 pegacles on the bottom of the feet. These go inward, and a lot of people are like, oh, they should go outward. I'm like, nah, you kind of want to be a little duck walk, kind of like this way, in a way, instead of like, just like that. So maybe just walk outwards a little bit. He also comes with a pistol, which is the same exact thing as we saw from the VIPER. So, yeah, Vipers and Alley Vipers. Maybe they get that name because of that one pistol. But yeah, this is a really nice figure. It's really great, actually. I like it a lot. It is. I don't think it's like exactly S tier or anything like that, but it's certainly a really good figure and worthy to go in the collection. I think the Alley Vipers are super cool. and they just look great. This isn't because of like recency bias. This is because of it's the color orange, and I love orange. It's part of my, you know, logo for a reason. And getting this hand is gonna be a pain. Just gonna slowly push it in and not break anything. Good. It's gonna be very delicate and gentle with that. And putting the helmet on, by the way, is pretty simple. You just gotta, you know, align it a little bit. It has a little bit of give and bend, and yeah, it looks good. You know, hiding the face, kind of scary and creepy in all the right ways. Putting this back, simple. Put that, and there's a certain way. You gotta put it in this way. And you gotta put the one in the hand in a certain way as well. And that fits in maybe like that? No, the other way, I think. Okay, so just swivel around and boom, that facing the back, and then you get the backpack, put that on, you know. It's already looking more like an Alley Viper already. Put that over here. That goes on like this. And then this one goes on like this. And you gotta put that in there. Just so. There we go. Good. Come on. The struggling is sure to get a lot of views. Maybe I should just, you know, edit it out or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just keep it because I don't really like to edit. There we go. All the little junk that I go through. And that's your Alley Viper. He's really super cool. I love him a lot. Really nice figure. Looks good with multiples. The backpack does fall off a little bit because of that weird, you know, issue with just pegs and stuff like that. Speaking of pegs, this came off. There we go. Yeah, that's your Alley Viper for you. The Alley Viper stands at about 6 1/4 inches tall. Here's an Alley Viper next to a Battle Android Trooper, and even though I haven't gone over them yet, they still look really cool next to each other. They're good wave mates. And also here's Jesse Heck Creative. Hi! Yes, I ordered some Alley Vipers, and they're orange and blue instead of orange and purple. Is there a way to change that? What do you mean you can't change it? What do you mean no refunds? Well, I'm canceling my subscription. Hello? Hello? Overall, these are some pretty nice figures. The Vipers have that sort of Cobra infantry feel, yet they also feel like Cobra Commander himself. It's a little bit weird to me, but it also has some good traits to it. There is that bulky vest that does hinder a lot of the, you know, chest articulation and stuff like that. You can't really get too many great poses out of it. What you can get are pretty good. Those goggles do break a lot, and the accessories are few. Yet, I think it's a little bit strong. The backpack is a little too heavy for the figure, I think, and literally weighs it down in some places. And the arm little, like, gauntlets are hard to move, but it still works for a little background army guy in the Cobra ranks. The Alley Viper is fantastic, though. It has a nice orange color scheme, and even though, yes, it is in purple, it still looks really good on the shelf. It sort of, like, looks like a big traffic cone coming at you. Really just weird, big orange, bright danger kind of thing. Like a tree frog or some kind of, like, you know, animal from the rainforest that has different colorations, big bright colors that tell you to stay away from it. We also have these nice weapons that are all black colored, but they work really well. They're good for other figures too, and you can attach little ropes to them and make the Alley Viper repel anywhere he wants to. It's a really nice touch, and it really could work well. I like the harpoon piece, looks really nice. The different guns with scopes are really neat. The small pistol comes in handy, and the two knives as well. The little face visor is a cool touch. You could have that on or off or up or down, however you want to do it. And it just looks menacing having this faceless guy come at you, and he's all bright orange. So yeah, maybe if you want to pick up some Vipers, great, but the Alley Vipers are a must-get. They're really, really nice. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.